We're back, and we have had 4 long months to soak up life on the big island. That is Australia. During this time, most things did not go to plan. But if we have learnt anything in the last couple of years, it's that you are always where you are meant to be.
Where are we, baby?
The sand float.
Sand blow. Billy, where are we?
We decided to road trip 1,500 kilometres from the Gold Coast to Townsville in Queensland, where we would visit family and friends.
Yeah.
We hoped to visit a few places along the way, take our time exploring and share some good Aussie experiences with our little family for the first time. Coming from our tiny island home, it feels incredibly special to show Arlo and Ophelia the vastness of this great Aussie land. Looking back on this day running down the sand dunes at Rainbow Beach, we were completely oblivious to what was actually coming our way.
No, man, it's tight.
We stayed only one night here, so we had to make the most of this rainy morning on the sand.
Like, yeah, who has frangipanis at home? Mary. Do we miss Mary? We love Mary. Say, Mary, we love you. Do we miss Nana and Papa too? Say, love you, Nana and Papa.
They're not here.
No, but we can send it to them in the video, can't we?
It's very funny.
It's very funny.
It's quite wet today.
I think maybe it'd be better if it wasn't so wet. Hey, what do you think? Sand blow in the rain.
Still good.
We ventured north, arriving in Agnes Waters, where we would be lucky to discover many unique Australian plants and animals in the backyard of our homestay. The children were naturally drawn to the different leaves and gum nuts that they would find here, and many, many games evolved from what they discovered.
What are they? We were forced to slow down here, observing native animals in their habitats. It felt like home, and it reminded us how special Australia is. Look at all these tiny ones. Pockets full of gum nuts. And what's going on here? Where are the gum nuts going?
This coastal area is truly beautiful. The beaches here are protected for turtle nesting, there's very few people around, and it's probably no surprise that we spent a lot of time here following the lead of our two little beach bums.
Definitely the most creative thing Daddy has ever made.
Just as we were planning our next move.
You're a beast.
Who?
You're a beast.
What?
Because you're editing with COVID and a bung eye.
Yeah, my eye's really messed up. The show must go on.
Even harder when it was amazing.
So beautiful out there.
We had no choice but to stay put and isolate, experiencing what almost everybody has experienced by now. We spent a lot of time playing games with the kids, cooking, taking it easy, so that we could recover as quickly as possible. Luckily for us, our symptoms were pretty mild and everyone was in good spirits.
What's left in this house?
It's pretty good looking dregs.
There's no oven mitts, but there you go.
Man. That's legit.
Yep, banana cake.
That is, until we all got a bit kooky.
Paperbark.
Celebration again?
Did you win?
But it's the first time. This is the first time when you were by yourself.
And then we did the obvious thing and tried really hard to sweat it out.
You know what to do.
Definitely got me some COVID breath, shortness breath, the rattle.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Meanwhile, Grandma's made a lasagna.
All in all, we were very grateful to be in this huge house with so much for the kids to do outside. And once we were all well enough again, it was time to get out and explore another beautiful area nearby.
Jace has always had a fascination with forests, and for years he devoted himself to sustainable forestry management in the Solomon Islands. So it seemed perfect for us to visit the Paperbark Trail. Appreciating these stunning paperbark trees on an accessible little trail right near the highway was pretty cool. We enjoyed a few more sunrises and sunsets on the beach in hopes of seeing some turtle hatchlings, despite being on the cusp of a typical hatching season.
Going to find turtles.
We're looking for turtles, aren't we? What did we find?
We found the shell.
Turtle shell?
In the turtle box it, and I got it. I was getting
Show me in my hand. We found a shell beside this nest, but we don't know if this nest has hatched or not. According to the post, it hasn't. Billy, don't walk over there, please. Come back over here. The remainder of our road trip was cut short because we'd lost so much time in isolation. But we did make it to Townsville and we enjoyed the time that we could with our loved ones. Returning to the Gold Coast for medical appointments and some pretty amazing bucket list experiences shared with Grandma and some very special friends.
Where's Mummy?
But life in Oz was not always this easy. We tend to film the highlights, and we're still learning how to capture the reality of life so we can share the whole story, the chaos, the stress, the moments we're all losing it, because somehow weeks and months roll by and we felt pretty desperate for change.
Alright, so we've just driven for like 55 minutes in the boat and we've walked up the hill and we're about to pull the hang on. Oh no, we're just walking to the supermarket and have every single thing in the universe.
Everything's here. Literally everything. Anything
Like,
you want?
maybe
Milk? Got it.
sauerkraut.
Yogurt? Got it.
Sauerkraut? Got it. This is ridiculous.
This is the Platypus Walk. Right now we're on the dam.
We're on Rocky Creek Dam. We've just come for a bit of a hike with the kids to find, like a nice easy walk with a bit of nature, a bit of wildlife, and the views from the dam are full on.
So beautiful.
They're incredible.
We all have the ability to go outside. It's amazing how it can correct everybody's energy levels, young and old. We all need to step away from this highly digitalized world every so often and reconnect in nature.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go.
Did you?
Soon I will hold you again. Longer days
What's he doing?
when I
Sitting on the tree.
will both pretend to be bold.
Feeling a little bit trapped back in like full-on civilization on the Gold Coast.
There's a disorder called nature deficit disorder, and I think I was feeling that. Like, I think I was starting to get a bit pent up and anxious and unhappy just because we weren't immersing ourselves in nature enough,
Yeah.
or as much as we usually do. So I think the kids feel it too. So this has really been what we needed.
Yeah.
My heart's on pause whenever you're gone. But one day we'll go anywhere.
Just tell me what sort of plant is it?
A ginger?
It's a ginger.
I can see green blueberry.
They're like,
It's a ginger.
brush it off, brush it off. Oh, you're good.
Many miles will we ever see home again? Waves say down, screams get louder. All I need is your hand in mine.
This folded between my foot, between my toes. But it's a leaf.
Oh, yuck! must have been in your boot.
Oh, it's all squishy.
That's disgusting.
I'm going fire. You got roasted.
Roasted leech.
Roasted leech.
Waves stay taller, screams get louder. All I need is your hand in mine.
We should probably jump in the car now. It's time to go, and we've enjoyed it to the last minute. It's nearly 10 a.m. checkout time.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to come up and say goodbye? Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for being patient as we stepped away from uploading for longer than we had planned. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing some aspects of our life in Australia, and make sure you join us in the next episode as we make our journey home to our little island. I promise you it's a great trip and we are so incredibly happy to be home.
What have you got, mate? Oh, hey, Craig.
Stay tuned next week.
We're going to catch up. We're going to do the catch up.